Thumping and cars, a troublesome pair. Whenever you're cruising along and your vehicle starts serenading you with a thumping noise that only shows up at very specific speeds, it's like getting an unwanted invitation to a mystery party your car is throwing. It's time to start troubleshooting. The why of thumping. First off, let's be clear that vehicles are complex beasts. There are a ton of moving parts, and there's a lot that can go wrong. When a thumping noise enters the scene, primarily at certain speeds, you're typically dealing with a few common culprits. Wheel and tire woes. One of the usual suspects is your wheels and tires. Think about it. The one part of your car that's always making contact with the road is your tires. As someone who hails from the evergreen, pothole-patrolled streets of Portland, Oregon, I can tell you that a quick pit stop to inspect your tires is a smart move. Could be a case of uneven tire wear, or maybe a bubble on the sidewall caused by an unfriendly encounter with a curb. Could even just be a tire out of balance. Suspension stories. If your rubber checks out fine, the spotlight might just swing over to your car's suspension system. Struts, shock absorbers, springs, they all play critical roles. If one of these components starts to fail, they could throw off a noise complaint at certain speeds when they're under the exact pressure to do so. Brake beats. Don't forget about your brakes. I once had a car with a small rock wedged in the brake caliper. Every time I hit a certain speed, that rock got to jamming like a tiny, annoying percussionist. Check your brake pads, discs, and calipers. They might just be the backstage band causing your sound issues. Other odds and ends. Now we can't leave out the little things, like a loose exhaust system or even some wayward debris caught somewhere it shouldn't be. I've seen everything from small branches to kids' toys causing chaos under a car. Diagnostic dive. Getting down to the nitty-gritty, solving this thumping puzzle likely requires a hands-on approach. If you're not up for a bit of car detective work, a trustworthy mechanic can be worth their weight in motor oil. Yet, I'm a fan of the old do-it-yourself mentality when it's reasonable. Just don't go crawling under a car that isn't properly supported. That's a shortcut to becoming a cautionary tale. Now, if you're feeling like MacGyver and have some time and basic tools, you could try rotating your tires to see if the noise follows. If it does, you're a step closer to pinpointing the problem. If it doesn't, you might be looking at something more in-depth. Bottom line, vehicles, like life, have their quirks. A thumping sound at specific speeds is a quirk that demands attention. It's not just about annoyance, it's about safety too. So take a breather, review the suspects, and either take a swing at it yourself or let a pro step up to the plate. Your peace of mind and your vehicle's performance will thank you.